Hello, everybody. Hello. I am so excited. Here we are to start week 1 with this program. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. As you guys are hopping on, please say hello. And let me make sure that I'm in the right group. I am in the right group. Cool. So say hello. And we will get started. I'll wait a couple of minutes. I know some people are at work. They're going to catch the replay. No big deal. Zane just went down for his second nap of the day. So we're going to try this thing this go round. We had, our AC's been messing up right now. I know it doesn't matter because it's cold, but our AC's been messing up. So the air guy came this morning. And if this UPS man... please do not ring my doorbell. Okay, I don't think he's stopping at my house. Anyways, that threw off our morning routine. So, I am going to wait probably one more minute and then get started. But I hope you guys are just as excited as I am for this program to start today. Today's the official start date. So, if you have opted into this program, buckle up. Remember, please, that you just rang the doorbell. Please stop. Please remember that I am doing this for you guys. I am doing this also alongside you guys. I am not doing this program for me. I'm doing this program solely for you guys who have opted in. So please, please, please know that what I'm training on, the assignments that I'm doing and giving throughout this, please take them seriously. But a reminder, if you do not turn in the assignments to my email, it is all pinned at the top of this group. If you do not do them and turn them into me, to my email by Sunday of this week, so Sunday is the 16th by 12 p.m., okay? You will not be a part of this program anymore. And that is with all the love in the world, but I want you guys to take this seriously, and I want the ones who are going to be in this the entire time to really see the benefits of it, okay? If you have not realized already, I did set you guys up different smaller groups last week, so hopefully you guys are getting in the groove of those groups. Please use those to your advantage. I have set the groups up, but I have them muted on my end because they're not for me. They're not for me. They're for you guys to learn a new community, to be paired and partnered with like-minded people who are in the same boat as you in Scentsy. The Facebook group is a group where everybody's in, but the smaller groups are for you guys to really hone in and get to know each other on a deeper level at the same title that you guys are at, okay? So this program is reaching essential through star directors, okay? And this will be on YouTube later, so if you are rewatching this, you are a superstar director, this is for any title, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This week, week 1, I really wanted to dive in head first about who you are, okay? A lot of times we get very lost in this world, and we feel like we have to keep up with the Joneses. We feel like we don't truly know who we are. At the end of the day, when all we have is ourself and we are in our brain. So think about any time that you're by yourself, whether that's nighttime, if you're a mama like me, you're sitting on the couch. When you are alone by yourself, who are you? Who are you as a person, okay? So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. We are gonna define who we are, okay? So if you have, hopefully, with you, if you have a piece of paper in front of you or you're taking notes, what I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead and I want you to define yourself using nouns, okay? Nouns, person, place, thing. I want you to define yourself using nouns, okay? Take a couple of minutes to do that. And you can go ahead at the same time too. I want you to define yourself using adjectives. Okay, adjectives are description words. So, kind, funny, any of those types of words. Just take a moment and do that. I'm gonna pause. Teacher me's gonna pause and give you guys some time to do that. Hopefully everybody can hear me good. And if you guys want to put it in the comments, you're watching live, you're more than welcome to. I just really want this to be focused in on who you are, because this is really important as a business owner, okay? As an independent Scentsy consultant, it's really, really important to know who you are and what makes you you. Because something that defines me is not going to define, let's see, it's not going to define Summer. It's not going to define April. It's not going to define Caitlin, okay? I am a unique human being, and so are you. So please make sure you're doing that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I see that Spectrum Internet is being weird. But hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me for the most part? I'm just waiting for some responses. You're good. Okay, perfect. So you should have had a pretty good amount of time to think about who you are, okay? Who you are, what defines you as you, okay? So what I want you guys to do, and go ahead and write this on your notes, I want you guys this week, starting today, I want you guys to ask in your smaller groups, in your smaller Facebook groups that I have put you into, I want you to ask, first of all, if you guys, listen, if you guys are not friends on Facebook with the people that you're in the group with, go ahead and add each other on social media, okay, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and I want you guys to look at each other's Facebooks and social medias, okay? And then what I want you guys to do, I want you to define the others in that group. So if you need to just go down the list, so say you're in a group, I'm in all the groups, but all of my groups are muted so you guys can talk to each other. If you're in a group, I want you guys to look down the list and I want you to think of some things that you think of when you think of that person, okay? If you don't know the person, that's perfectly fine. Look at their Facebook. What do you think of when you see that person? So if I was to look at my profile, okay, I'm just gonna look at my profile because I'm not partnered with anybody. So I'm gonna look at my profile, okay? I'm looking directly at my profile, and when I look at my profile, I can tell that I have a son, okay? I can tell that I have a husband. I can tell that my baby loves water. I'm just looking down my Facebook right now. You can tell that I love Jesus. You can tell that Scentsy's all over the place. Looks like I take care of my customers, okay? So I want you to think of 3 things in your group, looking at somebody's social media, and this activity is going to get you thinking about what you're portraying on social media, okay? That is the point behind this. I don't want you guys to now be like, oh, crap, I need to fix it, okay? This is a learning task that we're going to be doing, but the first thing, you're going to be looking at other people in your groups. You're going to say 3 words that define them, okay? Based on what you see on their social media, okay? That is going to show you what your brand is. What your brand is, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but that is going to show you if you love horses, if you love the beach, if you are a fisher, if you are, I don't even know, whatever is on your thing, okay? So for me, for example, like I just said, you can tell that I love Jesus, you can tell that I'm a mommy, you can tell that I'm a wife, you can tell I love Scentsy. Try to get away from Scentsy, okay? Don't put Scentsy in that, because I want you to figure out what your brand is, okay? And the purpose behind this is I want you guys to really hone in on what it means to be authentic, okay? On social media these days, like I said, it makes it very easy to think that you have to be a certain way. It makes it very easy to think that you have to be a carbon copy of somebody else, because we are always told through fashion or through the news or through this, that, and the other, social media especially, we are always told who we're supposed to be, okay? That's garbage. I want you to be authentically you, because in this business, and a lot of times I'm told there are a lot of people who sell Scentsy in my area. A lot of times I'm told there's too many consultants. This area is saturated. This, that, and the other. But this is what I want you guys to know. And I want you guys to hear me out on this. There might be a lot of consultants. There might be, you know, the house I'm looking at across the street. There might be another consultant in that house. But they are not you. They are not you. They are not authentically you. And they cannot take care of your customers like you do. That is if you have the things in place. Okay? So as long as you can go to bed at night and you can genuinely say, I am taking care of my customers and I am taking care of my team to the very best of my ability, and I'm treating them how I would want to be treated if I was on their team or if I was their customer, that's all that matters. But the saturation lie, anybody can be a Scentsy consultant. Anybody can go on the website right now. Anybody can go to Scentsy.com and they can sign up as a consultant. But it's what do they do with their business? Not everybody takes their business seriously. Not everybody is the 1% that is in this group right now that is taking their business to the next level and is taking their business seriously. Guys, we have a group of a little under 700 right now because we had some people fall off last month. A group of a little under 700. There's only 30 something of you that are in this group. Only 30 of you have taken this business seriously and want to take it to the next level. So remember that. And you need to remember that, especially when you are being you and being authentic. Because what happens, and I want you guys that are watching this live, you're watching the replay, tell me, when you go on social media, I'm by no means bashing any other companies, direct sales or anything, but when you go on social media and all you see are the same flyers, and all you see are the same copy and paste posts, and all you see are the same things, and you can tell that that person is not in the business because that's where their heart is. They're not in it because they truly believe in the products. They're not in it because they love the company. How does that make you feel? And we're going to talk a lot about social media because you guys know me. I am by no means saying that social media is how you run your business. It is not how you run your business, but it is a free marketing tool that if we cannot learn in this day and age to use it to our advantage, then, I mean, really, sometimes I want to get off of social media, but I can't. I can't. It's free marketing for my business. It's how I get new customers. It's how I engage with my current customers. Yes, I have systems that are off of social media, but who are you? Who are you on social media? That's what we're really digging in on. Who are you deep inside and who are you portraying yourself on social media? Okay, you scroll. It seems like they don't care, like you're just a number. Exactly. If I look at some people's posts and I'm like, holy moly, you need to go to Direct Sales 101. Okay? Like it's just a paycheck. I want you guys to embed Scentsy in who you are. I want you guys to fall so in love with this company that you know exactly why you stay with this company. And if it's not for you, then you'll know. You'll know. I know we have some newbies on here. But when you experience the blessings in this business and you see what this business can do for you and you see how this business not only blesses your life, but you can also share the opportunity and watch it bless other people's lives, y'all. It's insane. It's insane. I am so thankful for this business, and everybody will know that because I will always share that. I will always share why I do Scentsy. I will always share what Scentsy does for me. Yes, our products are amazing. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. You have to share that you do Scentsy. You have to share that you do Scentsy. And then you have to share why you do Scentsy. You have to share what Scentsy has done for you. You have to share that you use it all the time. Okay? So, authenticity is not copying and pasting. We are not those people. You are authentic. You have so much to offer. Don't take that away from yourself and copy and paste what somebody else does. You can see something and be inspired. You can be inspired by something, but please, We're done with the copy and paste era. We're done. And guys, I see it all the time. I'm friends with so many different consultants. I see it all the time and I get grossed out. Because I'm like, you didn't even think about that. You didn't even think. All you did was copy and paste. And I see that same post over and over and that same picture over and over. It doesn't take much to snap a selfie. It doesn't take much to invest in your business and get samples out. Guys, we just had 5 insanely good bricks released today. Did I want to spend $90 on these? No. But what did I know was going to happen? I knew, number one, when I got these, I was going to sample them. I was going to sample them intentionally. And I was going to have a follow-up system in place. I knew that I could go live with these and get even more orders that way. I knew I could take pictures with these and get even more orders that way. Think smarter, not harder. I can look, and you guys can probably do the same thing too. With authenticity, you can start to tell when you're being your authentic self and your real you. You can look at people and tell when they don't have these. Point blank, period. I'm not calling people out, but I can tell people who didn't order them. And that's fine. You might not be in a place in your business where you can do that, but guess what you could have done? You could have split this with some teamies, split it with some other people, think smarter, not harder, and you guys could have shared these. That way, when they came in, you could still take pictures with them. You could still smell them. You could give your honest opinion. That's where relationship building happens. That's where you being your best customer, you being the best consultant that you can be, because I'm going to guarantee you that saturated field is not going to invest in their business. That saturated field of consultants isn't going to take their business seriously. We have early release stuff all the time. Mother's Day, for example. Why do I get them? Why do I always invest in that? Number one, because I'm going to always authentically share, number one, what I think about the products. Number two, I'm going to authentically share pictures of me with the products. I'm going to sample them out to my customers because I want them to know that, hey, Consultant Perk, you love it so much, you will be able to get them early if you're a consultant. Father's Day just came out today. Okay? So, authenticity. You're not copying and pasting. You're being real. You're being real. When you guys think of the word authenticity, what comes to mind? Because I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Authenticity, generosity. Here I am. Authenticity, generosity, and here I am. I am being the worst consultant right now. Authenticity, generosity. What in the world are 3 things? I'm drawing a blank. Here I am. Y'all don't listen to me. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, Jesus, fix it. Authenticity, generosity, simplicity. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Authenticity is a part of our, you guys are lifesavers. Thank you. I'm on coffee number 2 today, so y'all can get me hype. Authenticity is one of our core values. Okay? So, I'm going to read to you guys what it says in the front of this catalog. We are Scentsy. Optimism is in our DNA. We call it Scentsy Spirit. It drives everything we do, from building a happy place for everyone, no matter who you are or where you call home, to creating products that brighten your space and fill your life with fragrance. When you become part of the Scentsy community, spanning 14 countries worldwide, whether as a customer or consultant, you're contributing to something so much bigger than wax and warmers. Authenticity, being your true self. I'm going to tell you what about this company. This company is not high school. This company will have all different types of people, customers, consultants, all around, from different backgrounds of life. No 2 people in this company are the same. Backgrounds, previous jobs, current jobs, you name it, okay? The one thing that we all have in common in this company is our love for fragrance and that we joined an incredible company. Okay? When you're being authentic and you are authentically being yourself, I want us to remember that we have to be ourselves. People gravitate towards you when you are shining your light of being your true self. Okay? Don't take that away from yourself. Because the only thing that you have control over is who you are. And as long as you are a really, really genuinely good person with an amazing heart, that's all that matters. Who cares if you don't take the best selfies? Who cares if you don't think that you look great? Be authentic. Own it. Okay? So, you have to set yourself apart from everybody else. You have to set yourself apart. Okay? What can you offer that I can't offer? None of you guys really know me personally. I don't have any magic in my veins. Every single one of you can offer something that I cannot offer. So think about that. Okay? What sets you apart? What sets you apart from Linda down the street who sells Scentsy, but you're going to make sure that the people in your neighborhood know that you sell Scentsy and you take care of your customers, because Linda does not. Because Linda holds on to orders and then doesn't ever follow up with their customers. Or Linda doesn't post on social media daily to remind everybody every single day, because it's free marketing, that she does Scentsy still. What makes you you and what makes you blossom? If you freaking love counter clean, start wiping down your counters every single day and showing it in your daggone story. If you love pods, make a reel about some pods, okay? It's time to start embedding and making Scentsy a part of our lives. For the 13 of you that are watching live right now, who can genuinely say that you share Scentsy intentionally every single day on social media? And I'm going to wait for the comments. Who can genuinely say that you share social media every single day authentically? Okay? Okay, keep it up. You might think that they are not watching. They're going to continue to watch. They're going to continue to watch. And 5 years from now, that person that you went to high school with that you thought never was watching you is going to show up in your DMs, or they're going to text you and they're going to say, okay, I'm ready to try this Scentsy thing. Tell me which scents are your favorite, okay? So what I want you to do, if you don't already, every single day, at least once a day, you are showing up in your stories and your posts somehow with Scentsy, okay? Consistency is the only thing that you can control. You can be yourself and you can be consistent. Consistency is where you will find rock stars or you won't. And in our circumstance, where you will become a rock star or you won't. It's as simple as that. Consistency is the magic sauce. Consistency is the magic sauce. Okay, we're going to take a little swerve to a different side of this, okay? So talking about yourself, that's how we're going to figure out your brand. That's how we're going to figure out what makes you you and how you're going to show up authentically as that person on social media, how you're going to express that you are that person. And I want to put one more plug in. What do you guys think about somebody that you see on social media that you see in real life that is not the same person? Is that somebody who's being authentic or no? Because there are a lot of people that you will follow on social media. And there are a lot of people who show up as this one person that seems like this amazing person on social media. But you meet them in person, they're not the same. I'm going to pick on Lacey here. Lacey, when you met me at World Tour, if you would have seen me as this person, which you did, and met me at World Tour and I was not this person, what would you have done? would you have stayed with Scentsy? And I'm just picking on you because I see your name and we just met in real life. Because it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. If I see people on social media, I would have left Scentsy. There you go. Chills right now. That's the power that you hold in your hand. If this is Scentsy, you have the power to continue to change somebody else's life just by being you. Just by sharing the opportunity that you have. Just by being your authentic self, sharing the products that you love, sharing what Scentsy does for you. If it hasn't done that much yet, just share. If it freaking fills your gas tank, share it. But put the income disclosure statement. Share what Scentsy does for you. Okay? All right. So, Swerve. I want you guys to think about this. What do you want for your life? What do you want for your life? I want you to write that down in your notes. You don't have to share it. This is personal. What do you want for your life? When you think forward, Lacey, I'll share it in, it's on Workstation, but I'll share it in this group. Let me go ahead and write myself a note. By the way, guys, anytime you're talking about what Scentsy does for you, trips, money, paycheck, anything like that, or if you even have a question of if you should include the income disclosure statement or not, include it, okay? But I will share the direct link in this page for you guys. I have it in my link tree, so then I just put that in my stories, and then you guys will see, like in posts, you have to put it in the actual caption. But you can just put the link right in there. It's because we're a part of the Direct Sales Association, we have to include income disclosure to say that results aren't typical. But if you do work your business hard, results are typical. Okay, so I'll put that as a note. Income disclosure statement. So I want you guys to write down what your dreams are. And if you want to break it down, what are your 1 year dreams, your 2 year dreams, your 5 year dreams? What are your dreams? And the goal behind this, of me doing this exercise, I want you guys to know that whatever your dreams are, they're not too big. That's why I tell you guys all the time, don't let your dreams be dreams. My dream a couple of years into Scentsy was to leave teaching. And it happened. Your dreams are not too big. Okay? But what you have to do, you have to consistently show up and do the things that you need to do in order to be successful. Okay? So what do you want for your life and what are your dreams? Let me give you guys a little bit more to do that. Oh my gosh, I love that. My World Tour shirt Saturday had so many people tell me they needed to hear "Don't let your dreams be dreams." It's something that we don't talk about enough. We don't dream. We don't allow ourselves to dream. And I think it's because we're always told like life is supposed to be a certain way. We're supposed to do a 9-to-5 job. Direct sales isn't a real job. Okay, well, I get a 1099. I pay a lot of money in taxes. It's a real job. It's a very real job, and it allows me to live out my dream. It allows me to live out my dream of being a stay-at-home mom. Okay? So, dreams are something that you can create in your mind. Okay? They can take any shape or form, but you have to have goals. You have to have small, obtainable goals to get to those dreams. You can dream all day long. You can sit there and daydream. Think about that whenever we're kids and you're looking out the window and you're daydreaming about Prince Charming and you're going to live in this castle and, you know, yeah, it's just going to be the greatest thing in the world. Okay, dreams are great, but you have to have goals to help you get there, okay? Goals keep your mind focused. They keep you alert, and they keep you in those bite-sized chunks to get to that dream. Okay? But what I want you to know, and you guys already know, like I said, don't let your dreams be dreams. Your dreams can come true. How do we get there? Okay, so if you want to, go ahead and shout out where your dreams are. What are your dreams? For me, I want my house to be paid off. I want to never say no to Zane. I want a boat, and a boat meaning I want a boat and I don't want to have to carry it to the boat dock to put it in the water. It's going to be in a marina, okay, to where I just call them, they put my boat in the water, and then we get on the boat, okay? If you don't want to shout them out, that's fine. So, point of this, okay, of you being you being your authentic self, and dreaming, and having dreams, because dreams are what are going to keep us focused. They're going to keep us alive. They're going to keep us reminded of why we're doing things, because we're working hard towards different aspects and not just what are we doing, okay? Your goals are going to get you to your dreams. You have to keep yourself reminded of why you're doing this business when things get hard, okay? So if you do not already, we are going to make dream boards, okay? We, as in you guys, are going to make dream boards, okay? I have a dream board and I have a goal board, okay? My dream board is, and I'll show it to you guys. My dream board is pictures and it has quotes on it. My goal board has personal and it has Scentsy and it has everything laid out how it needs to be, okay? So, to show you guys, here is my dream board, vision board, okay? Pictures, I'm a picture person to remind me why I'm working so hard, okay? And my goal board. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna have two different things. Your dream board, I made mine on Canva. Dream board, vision board, whatever you wanna call it. I made it on Canva, and that is how I made it with different pictures and all that on there. Canva's free. If you've never used it before, it's amazing. It's how I make all my marketing stuff, all my flyers, everything, labels, all of that. That is where I made mine, okay? So if you do not already, you're going to be making a dream board and a goal board. Your goal board is going to be, what do you want monthly and consistency? What are the habits that you're going to be putting into place to help you get to those dreams? And I'm going to be very honest. Just being barely active each month is not going to help you get those goals. Just barely having 500 PRV a month is not going to help you with those goals. Setting a minimum of 2,000 PRV every single month to make sure that you have a minimum of $600 paycheck. You have that 5% commission bonus, okay? Because that's what happens when you hit 2,000. It goes from 25% to 30% for the rest of the month. Minimum of 2,000 PRV a month. That's one thing to put into place that can help you reach your goals. That's going to establish a solid customer base. That's going to establish consistency and partying and building your club and constantly talking to more people. Because in this business, you're always going like this, okay? Because your customer base is going to be your customer base right now. It's not going to always be your customer base. Some people fall off, they just don't even use Scentsy anymore. Some people's friends, moms, brothers, cousins join Scentsy, then they start buying from them. People become clubbers. People join your team, then they take some of your customers away. So you always have to be growing your customer base, okay? So, assignment number 1, make dream board and goal list for this year, okay? All right. So, y'all ready for the big, you ready for the big assignments? Okay. Number 1, this is your main assignment. Well, I already told you one of them. Actually, I told you one at the very beginning. You're going to be going into your smaller group this week, and you're going to be defining each other in 3 words. Okay? So if I was in a group with Kayla, and I did not know Kayla, I would be going to her Facebook. I'd be adding her as a friend if we weren't friends yet. I'd be adding her as a friend, and I'd be looking at her profile, and I would think of 3 words that when I'm looking at her profile, that is what I think of when I see her. Okay? That's what you're doing for everybody in your smaller group, the Facebook messages that I created. Okay? Second assignment. You, and this is really the one that I want you guys screenshotting or tag me in it. But I really want to prove that you guys did it. I want you to screenshot it and email it to me. Okay? And then I also want you to tell me what it is that is your why in the email. Okay? By Sunday at midnight. You're going to go live on social media. You're going to go live on social media with your Scentsy story. Why are you doing Scentsy? Why did you join Scentsy? What keeps you with Scentsy? And this is going to scare the shit out of you guys. Sorry for my language. If you are not comfortable with it, this is why we're doing this program. We're doing this program to get uncomfortable, to get unstuck, and to get to the level that we know that we can be in. But we need a little bit of help. We need a little push to help us get there. And I'm going to be doing these right alongside you guys. Going live in your social media, okay, about your why you joined Scentsy, your Scentsy story. What has Scentsy done for you? If you're brand new, share what it's done so far. Why did you join Scentsy? And then with this, you're going to have to put your income disclosure statement either in the caption. So if you are going on Facebook and you're just pressing live, you're going to put it in the caption. If you're doing it in your story, you're going to have to put it in you're going to have to embed a link. Okay? But I would highly recommend what I do. I have Instagram and Facebook linked. Okay? On my Instagram, anytime that I post in my story, anytime that I post on my grid, it goes automatically to my Facebook. Majority of what I do that is not like in the Facebook groups is done on Instagram, and it just transfers over. Okay? So if you need to do that, then go ahead and go to Instagram, go to your settings, and make it to where it will connect. Okay? You can go on Instagram, press live, and then it can share over. Okay? So, I'm going to embed, or I'm going to post the income disclosure link for you guys. April, you're going to be fine. You're not going to die. Promise. I'm going live right now and I'm not dying. I went live in my story earlier. I'm not dying. You're fine. Nothing grows out of comfort zone. Okay? That comfort zone that you built, those walls, we're breaking them down. Break them down, and you're going to see so much growth personally developed within you and in your business because of these things. Okay? So, that's your assignment that you're going to be screenshotting, sending to me. If you want to go the extra step and tag me in your story or your post, that's fine. But make sure you screenshot it, send it to me in an email, and you're also saying what your why is in there. I want to know what your why is. Okay? I want to know what your Scentsy story is and what Scentsy's done for you. Sorry, I don't know if I hear my son or not. Okay? And then this is going to be the start of a very ongoing assignment that you're going to be doing through the rest of this program, okay? You're going to be going live in your story 5 out of 7 days each week on something that you've identified as who you are, that makes you authentically you, out of those 3 things that are identified, or something Scentsy. 5 out of 7 days of the week. Okay? It does not have to be anything fancy. You can look at my story and see. You could be doing something as simple as showing the sky and how beautiful it is today, and talking about how this weather's your favorite. You could be doing something as simple as changing your wax. You can be doing something as simple as showing your kids and something funny they're doing, but I want you to get comfortable with being comfortable and going live. Okay? So, assignment number 1, you're going live on social media about your why. That's what you're emailing me. Number 2, ongoing assignment throughout the remainder of the week, this week, or out the remainder of this program. Okay? to get it as a habit. Going live in your story 5 out of 7 days each week. Something in your life that you've identified as your brand that makes you you or Scentsy. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about that? Oh, you guys are looking around this group. Do you guys have any questions? Okay, no questions that I see. But like I said, this week is really focused in on who you are, why you're doing Scentsy, and what Scentsy is to you. You have a question, Wendy? If you have a question, you have about 30 seconds to put it down. If not, I'm hopping off so I can go grab Zane. Do we share the 3 things about each person in our group or just take notes? The 3 things about each person. So you're going to go in the messenger group that I added you guys to, and that's where you're going to do it off of those people that are in that group. So I want you to add them on Facebook if you're not friends with them on Facebook yet, because I want those to be your buddies, your accountability group throughout this program and maybe throughout the rest of your Scentsy career. I don't know. And there's a lot of power in a community. You're going to look at who's in that group, and that's who you're going to add on Facebook, and you're going to say the 3 things about, okay? I want you guys to see outside looking in viewpoint of who you are, okay? Because we can look at ourselves and, think badly about ourselves or think that we don't have anything to offer or think that we're just nobody special all day long, but in reality we are, okay? All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.